Almost anyone and everyone around us has a smartphone these days. Right from your house helps to a 15-year-old school-going kid uses a smartphone. And all of the smartphone users are active on at least one of the social media platforms. And one such social media website which all of us has used or heard about at least once in our lifetime is Facebook. A website that started as a platform for college-going students is turned into $1 billion business. And not just this, Facebook is ruling the entire social media market. But before we move ahead, here are a few numbers which we really want you all to know. Out of all the people using social media networks, 59% of them use Facebook regularly. And currently, Facebook has an active user base of 2.9 billion people. And along with users, there are 200 million businesses who use Facebook for advertising their products and services. Now, these are some big numbers. And a lot of businesses and Facebook are dependent on these numbers for their earnings. But recently, these numbers saw some big changes. Facebook stocks went down by 26%, wiping out almost $230 billion from company's valuation. And at the same time, Mark Zuckerberg, the founder and CEO of Facebook, lost almost $29 billion from his personal net worth. Not just this, even though other platforms under Meta are doing really well, Facebook recently lost 500,000 daily active users. And this has happened for the first time in 18 years of its existence. And many believe that this is just the beginning. So why exactly is Facebook losing daily active users? And is it just the Facebook platform or the entire Meta into some kind of a trouble? Hi, my name is Jay Dattani, and in today's video, we are going to see some of the reasons why Facebook and Meta are in some kind of a serious trouble. Apple's new policy. Now we need to understand one thing, that advertising revenue is the main source of revenue for Facebook, and it can show you relevant ads only if it has access to your personal data. But Apple recently rolled out an update for all the iPhone users called App Tracking Transparency. In simple terms, it means that all the iPhone users will now have a choice whether or not apps like Facebook can track their online activities. Now this clearly means that Facebook won't have data of iPhone users, who are mainly the potential customers of all the advertisers. Due to this, advertisers are not willing to spend money on Facebook ads. And many believe that this update by Apple will cause Facebook a loss of almost $10 billion. Young users leaving the platform. If you look around yourself and ask your friends and co-workers, there are very few people who use Facebook regularly. It's our parents and grandparents who use Facebook these days. And many young people are losing interest from the platform and are moving towards apps like Instagram and TikTok. And this shift of platform by the users have also made advertisers and content creators shift their focus to other platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Allegations and legal issues. Every now and then we see news about Facebook being stuck in some kind of legal allegations or issues because of privacy and users' data sharing activities. It can be the Cambridge Analytica scandal, where data of millions of Facebook users were used to show political advertising, for which there was a lawsuit filed against the company and they had to pay a fine of almost $5 billion. Recently, Irish Data Commission fined Facebook $18 million for data breach and illegal data collection. These are just a few names, but there are thousands of complaints against Facebook in various countries for various issues like data sharing, illegal data collection, privacy, and a lot more. Facebook, since the start, is facing a lot of backlash and legal issues due to its unethical behavior regarding the users' data, lack of innovation, and no concrete business model. Many experts believe that Facebook has no proper business model, and majority of the revenue comes from advertising. And tomorrow, if due to some reasons all the users stop using Facebook and advertisers stop using Facebook, then Facebook cannot even survive for a single day. Many also believe that Facebook either copies or buys the entire business, which can be a potential threat to the company. For example, they bought Instagram when it was booming for almost $1 billion. When WhatsApp started dominating the messenger market, they bought it for almost $16 billion. At the same time, Snapchat stories were a really cool thing, and Facebook couldn't buy Snapchat. So they got inspired from them and introduced Snapchat stories on Instagram. And now when short videos on TikTok started getting viral, Instagram introduced Reels. Do you see what is happening? Now such behavior by Meta has again brought them into a problem. Many authorities around the world are putting allegations on Facebook for anti-competitive behavior and creating a monopoly in the social media business. Advertisers moving towards Google. With Apple's new policy and Facebook facing issues related to users' data, many advertisers are now moving towards Google. The main revenue source of Facebook, that is advertising revenue, is being slowly taken away by Google. Google mainly depends upon third-party websites for users' data, and due to which Apple's new policy won't affect them much. And now that Google is present almost more than everywhere, Google remains a preferred choice of platform for all the marketers. Metaverse. I'm sure all of you must have heard about new plans of Facebook of creating a metaverse, which Mark Zuckerberg believes is the next generation of internet. A new platform where people can meet, play, and move around virtually using VR and augmented reality. Though the company has a lot of faith in the idea and has spent almost $10 billion in the last year, and is ready to spend even more on the same. Few investors and experts think it's a theoretical concept, and the company is still very far from the kind of reality it is promising to the customers. Investing so much money in Metaverse can also be a problem for Facebook, because if in future the concept doesn't pay out, then the customers and investors are going to question the company. Now these are the few problems that are badly affecting Facebook and can be one of the reasons why the company is losing daily and monthly active users, and also the share price of the company are falling. Apart from this, there are some obvious reasons why Facebook is falling, like competition from TikTok, Apple and Google, the Russia-Ukraine war, and at the same time, whistleblowers coming out and revealing the frauds happening at the company. So these are the few reasons why Facebook is actually falling. But what do you think? Is this just a regular cycles of ups and downs which any business faces, or Facebook is in some kind of a serious trouble? Do let us know in the comments below. Also hit the like button if you learned something new and interesting in today's video, and subscribe to our channel for more such amazing content.